This is, of course, one of the most crucial quarters for Facebook, our first read after the Cambridge Analytica scandal. So let's kick off with that number Steve just mentioned here, the daily active user number as a proportion of the monthly active users number. Now, you can just see that's flatlined. That's so flat. But that's not too bad because it's been at a strong 66%, and that means Facebook users are engaged, they're sticky, and they are using the platform on a daily basis. Now, that's a number that investors can stomach right now, but if we see any dip in that, that could be some red flags for many investors. I want to move on to the next key figure that many are going to be watching out for, and that's CapEx. When you can see from this chart, is CapEx has been slowly rising each quarter. Now, spending is a huge focus for investors right now when it comes to tech companies. We saw Google shares dip yesterday after over concerns about rising costs here. So CapEx is going to be a key figure, and I think investors are going to want to hear a little bit more about where that spending is and are able to stomach spending if it's coming in some of those areas they see long-term gains, whether that be around increasing moderation and making the platform safer, and even making Facebook comply with GDPR, the upcoming European privacy law. The next, another crucial area that investors will be looking at, of course, is revenue growth. Here's the next chart. Now, you can see again that's been on the steady rise, and the chart here shows that it's been in the mid to high 40% year-on-year growth every single quarter. That is astronomical growth, and that means that there's a high bar here set for Facebook this quarter. Any dip in revenue growth, the pace of that revenue growth will, of course, be another concern for investors. Now, I want to just move over here to talk a little bit about what we expect to hear on the earnings call, and again, what many investors will be asking senior management on Facebook. Going to go back to that spending forecast. The CFO, David Werner, said at the end of last year that he expects Facebook to increase spending this year, but I think investors are going to want to understand a little bit more about where that spending is going, because if it's going into new areas that can help diversify Facebook's business, investors might see that as okay and see Facebook in investment mode, and that's not too bad, just as it continues to grow its revenues and free cash flow. Of course, GDPR compliance, how Facebook expects to comply with those new European laws, and any fallout beyond the numbers from the Cambridge Analytica scandal too. So very crucial quarter, and investors will be looking for a lot here from Facebook.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.